Welcome to the Knights of the Porg Republic. Today we've got game 2 of the Good Games Adelaide, just casual tournament. It was on the 23rd of February, and it's using the new points and rules reference. And I'll hand you over to Jarrad for him to explain the lists.
Yeah, hey. I was flying two defenders, the Delta Squadron pilots with fire control system. And then I had Psy with Palpatine and the title. And I was playing Terry, who had two Saber Squadron Ace with outmaneuver. And then he's got a Cutlass Squadron pilot with trajectory simulator and bomblet generator. And he has Whisper with outmaneuver. So he has a lot of outmaneuvers on his list. So he really wants to be able to flank and then
Dodge
use that
those.
to his advantage. Yeah.
Dodge your arc.
Yes.
Which
He, his interceptors are actually
aces.
being able to move. Yeah, they're being able to move last.
Yeah, so that should hopefully happen quite a lot for Terry.
Mm. So here with the defenders, I want to try to stay sort of not allowing him to be able to just flank me easily.
Hmm.
So I want to try to see where he's going as well.
Yeah, I think that's the I1 uh, defenders are obviously a low initiative.
Yep.
You've got to really predict where your opponent is going to be.
Yep.
So they're beefy, but yeah, you really got to play well.
And one little thing about Terry, sadly, both the wings fell off his Punisher at the start of the day.
Yeah, and that's why it looks odd.
Yeah. And it is actually, the bombs are very good against defenders. So that automatic damage. So having evade tokens and as many evade dice as you want, but it'll still do damage.
Mm. And I think that's what he needs is multiple shots on a single defender at once.
Yes. Yep. And especially if he can get the outmaneuver as well, that will really help him to sort of get that damage through.
So Terry's coming in fairly aggressively through the middle there.
Yeah, he comes in quite quick into that center. So I was trying to sort of stay back to see where he would go as well, and then I could react.
I guess probably for both of you, the ideal area of engagement is sort of almost where you are at the moment. You know, there's no rocks or obstacles to get in your way.
Yeah. Well, the
Um,
defenders really want, to sort of get a lane happening where they can do those 4Ks.
yeah, if you could sort of, I don't know, three bank with both defenders, then um,
Yep.
I think you have a pretty good position there.
Yep. And then so Psy has a really good like synergy with the title because
Mm.
you'll want to coordinate somebody, and then that can give you a lock from that ship. So then
Mm.
it can really set up that lock for the next turn as well. If they're just going to be just out. So here, I think I was trying to decide on which one was going to be doing the coordinate to, and yeah, I decided to lock.
Because sizability is when you coordinate, you also get that action.
Yeah, if you coordinate an action that you have in your action bar, you can do that action. So that's where a focus is really good with these defenders.
Yeah, so you coordinate that focus and both get one. And you
Yep,
also get the lock as well.
yep. So Sai can do a focus target lock onto somebody. So he just hit that gas cloud.
And takes the strain.
Yep. And I think it was here he realized that he had ion tokens, not strain tokens. So I think I just quickly ran off to find some for him.
Ah,
The defenders, do really well of being able to mitigate a lot of damage, but they do start to fall down is when it's lots of guns on them.
hmm.
So here, I do the coordinate. I think I was explaining the interaction to
Oh,
Terry
yeah.
here. I was just explaining how that all works, that I can then get the focus and then I can do a lock. From the ship that I coordinated.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool ability.
Yeah. So I put it onto that interceptor because I wasn't sure if he's going to come in aggressive again. I
Hmm.
might be able to get that shot.
But he's like, nope.
He's actually, yeah, it's still quite aggressive, like the 3 bank, but he's actually gone away.
But yeah, in this position, it looks like he's still getting shot from both your ships.
Yeah, and then he chose to just do the boost.
Yeah, I guess that opens you up for the next turn. But then he's also probably more at risk of taking more damage.
Hmm. So he's doing really well about spreading his ships around to be able to flank.
Hmm.
Because here the 2 interceptors are off flying in opposite directions, but they have the ability to swing back around.
Oh, no. Fast maneuver with Whisper.
Yep. And Whisper's actually still cloaked there.
Yeah, that's probably not too bad for Whisper.
Hmm.
Making you decide if you want to attack Whisper or not.
Yeah.
Which you probably don't really want to at range 3 and cloaked. But so it looks like no shots there.
Yep.
Size just out.
Yep.
That looks like Sai
And it
is
was
just out.
just out.
Oh. So yeah, not a bad move from that interceptor.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah, I
it's
think it
one hit.
was the Punisher.
And
Yep. Lots of evades. Just defenders being defenders.
yeah. And unfortunately when that happens and you've got that evade, it's like you've one hit isn't ever enough on a defender.
Hmm. And here I was like, well, I have a focus. That interceptor has nothing. Like he gets roll 4, but I can roll 1 focus.
And he evades that.
Yep. And then, yep, so he's got nothing. So just to into the Punisher, so I can get 3. So shields down on the Punisher.
Was he supposed to roll 1 extra die then?
No, because he had the strain.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he actually wasn't aware that you remove the strain after your roll as well. He said
Yeah.
he'd actually played the game before wrong.
Oh, that's
So
pretty
yeah,
brutal. Yeah, I mean, Terry is a new player, so it's
well,
still
new
big.
2.0 player.
Yeah.
So he played back a long time ago, but yeah, so yeah, chucking that bomb out.
Yeah. May hit sight, but I would assume the defenders are at minimum doing a 3 maneuver.
Yep.
And Whisper's decloaking forwards.
Yep.
With that nice Porg template.
Yes.
Yeah, so I assume the defenders are doing a 3 bank, maybe?
I think I had anticipated the bomb throw as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that one was doing the bank. And then I was trying to work out where his other ships will be going. But yeah, so I just yeah, I think I went to the lock for then the K turn next turn works really well.
Yeah. And then you'd probably want to boost.
Yeah, I think I was trying to work out if I boost or roll.
I guess rolling towards the rock could be interesting, that the next turn you could do a 3 turn and still be in a pretty good position.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I was just deciding. But then I was like, well, if the Punisher has sort of go in. But
So he just bumped.
yeah, he bumped into the back of that defender.
Ooh, and does that looks like it may get arc on the black defender?
Yeah. So here, actually, I was thinking about the bank. I thought I had actually gone the bank down the board, but I must have changed it.
Yeah, because now I'm assuming Whisper and probably also that Saber Squadron at the bottom will get outmaneuver.
Yeah, they'll be able to flank me pretty easily.
Depending, I don't know about the one at the top, if he can get around the rock, but if he could possibly bank and then do a bank maneuver and then boost, he might still get arc on you.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Although a boost is kind of risky there.
Yeah, it is.
He may bomb himself.
Yep.
But he's going for it.
Yep. He decided to go for it.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be in range 1 of that bomb.
Yep. And so, yeah, bomblets, I haven't really seen them since back in 1.0 NIM days, but
Oh, one turn.
Yep. Yeah, I thought he was going to go much faster
I
with
thought,
putting in with Whisper coming in and decloaking there. And it's in a really bad spot that both defenders have arc on him now.
hmm,
Whisper does have a really good shot now against Sai.
yeah, because Sai will have no dice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's missed all the defenders. I'll take one from,
Oh, and he takes one as well.
but then so does he.
Yeah, the bomblet's interesting. I don't think I've seen them since first edition either.
Back with Nim. Nim used to love them.
Unlimited bombs. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it
Two
was a
crits
nice
and two
roll.
hits.
Yep. So and a weapons failure.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, I was like, oh, that doesn't help my damage output. So
2 hits and a crit.
another 2 hits and a crit. And a loose stabilizer.
Oh yeah. It's not very good for Sai at the moment.
And then it's actually a range 3.
But
But
outmaneuver doesn't trigger because
yeah.
Oh, another very good
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Spend the force and take another crit.
I actually, I did it the wrong way. I should have actually just spent the focus. But I took another weapons failure.
Oh, down to 1 die out the front.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, well, that's not great now.
And 0 out the back.
Yep. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just roll 1 die at the Punisher with my target lock.
Oh yeah,
And
a crit. Nice.
And just roll 1 crit.
Yeah. And the Punisher will roll nothing. Oh,
Yep.
I can't actually tell what that is. Oh,
Yeah.
a focus.
It was a focus.
Yeah, damaged engine.
So yeah, poor Sai.
But I feel like it's going to be poor Saber Squadron.
So yeah, and Punisher rolled blank focus on his attack on a 1 hull Sai.
Ouch.
Yep. So this one, so I spent it wrong that if I had kept that force, I could have used it for this one's attack.
Oh yeah,
So I chose to just re-roll the 2.
and to hit crit.
Yep.
Ooh,
But he blanks out.
ouch. Lots of crits.
Mm.
Ooh.
And it's direct.
That's painful.
Yep. So we've got Sai, who has to go straight, otherwise he'll die, who has 2 weapons failure, so his rear arc is now going to be turned on by flying away, which will be useless.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much, I'm like, hopefully I can get 1 coordinate in, and then Sai will die.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting.
Mm.
I was about to say that surely Whisper would just candy cane the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if Terry has used, I think he only just bought the Phantom recently as well. He was saying he quite enjoys it and wants to get another one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the decloak away and then one hard turn is really effective of keeping arcs.
Mm.
I think something. Oh, would he just said about dropping a bomb, and yeah, I was just explaining like system phase. You do like they have to be in order
Oh yeah.
as well. So because he decloaked, technically he was out, but I said you could do it if you want to, and he said no, that's fine. But and I was just explaining that if you have multiple phantoms as well, you need to make sure that you do them in the right order. So that Echo would have to go before Whisper every time.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was quite happy with explaining all those sort of rules to him. So the defenders do what defenders do in 4K. But here I was just deciding if I want to do the lock or just focus. Just trying to work out where Whisper's going to go,
It might be worth.
or even boosting.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say locking now,
Yeah,
just because then you've got that lock on Whisper, and you're gonna lose Psy this turn. So if you've got that lock there, then the later turns you can just focus.
yeah. But
Um,
I just chose, but yeah, I wasn't sure what was going to happen with that Punisher as well, and how aggressive he was going to be, or
yeah, because I'm pretty sure Whisper's not going to have a shot on the defenders. Maybe the Punisher, but I don't know the maths off the top of my head. But I would have thought a 2 dice Punisher isn't really going to hurt a defender.
and yeah, here he's just one forward, and then I think he chose to reload.
Yeah, it looks like he's reloading.
Yeah.
And Psy will bump, I'm assuming, unless you've
Yeah,
done a fast maneuver,
so I tried to do the 3 straight,
and that still bumps.
and I think it just bumped into Whisper.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. So poor Sai.
Although I don't know what Terry's done with Whisper, but that could have also caused a bump with Whisper. So
Yeah. Well, that is actually the other option of if he's gone slow with
although
Whisper, or if he's tried to one hard.
setting that up, I would have thought K turn or something, surely. Maybe
But
not
that
with that
interceptor
shot.
has a nice shot now.
Yeah. And that looks like it may be out of your arc.
Yes, I think he did the 3K.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I was just saying to him, so I used the 4 straight to be able to see where the back of the ship would be.
Hmm.
Because wasn't sure if it was going to hit that saber. And yeah, it's just short of it. So
Nice.
yeah,
I
he
guess
did.
that's pretty good.
Hmm. So yeah,
Awesome.
Whisper's able to turn around. And then I think they were just within my arc. Or did they just miss it or something like that? It was very close.
Yeah, it's a tough call as well because uh, you'd want to shoot with Whisper.
Hmm.
Like you'd want to shoot Psy with Whisper, but Whisper may also get a. Oh, that's
Yeah,
dead
just
Psy.
yeah, yeah. So it was just within, but Psy it did.
But yeah, like a shot like that on a defender could possibly either strip your token or get a damage through.
Hmm. So here, yeah, his sabers out, and then my defenders. Yep. So that was size target lock, still sitting on the Punisher. So here I was like, well, so we had actually misplayed Whisper's ability. So Whisper should actually have uh, another evade
Yeah.
that we had missed. But I was like, okay, so he's only got one evade. He's not cloaked or anything, so he's rolling 3 dice. I get 2 shots. I might be able to get some damage in.
I guess it's range 3. Yeah,
Mm,
I think you should be able to sneak in 1 or 2 damage.
yeah, and I was just like, there's 2, and he's blanked out.
I
So
guess,
he
yeah.
actually took the 2. Yeah, he took the 2 shields and spend for 2.
There
And
you
he
go.
gets 2 evades. Yep. So then here I was, yeah, trying to work out if I bank with the defenders to sort of chase the Punisher, and then knowing that. But then I was like, well, where will Whisper go? Will Whisper come forward? Will Whisper go out?
Yeah, I guess.
But no, he's going out the side. But then I was like, well, because he's stressed, he'll be doing either the straight or the 2 bank as well.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he'll just do the straight and recloak or something.
Mm.
Or even the straight would probably be okay.
Yep. And here I was like, well, if he has 2 banked, I'm going to block him. But then I was like, well, am I worried about that saber coming in as well, though? Because if that saber has just done like a 2 bank as well, he might be able to sort of dodge my arc.
Yeah, that's probably something you don't want. Oh. And then surely you want to try to barrel roll away from that.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. I was like, well, do I just take the 1 damage and then like give pressure to the saber coming in, or do I roll away?
I guess if you roll badly, you could not take any damage.
Mm.
But I think, yeah, rolling there is probably the better option.
Yeah. And then it still does the job of sort of giving pressure to that saber if he comes in straight.
And that's a K turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he did the 4. And I think he went to do a K turn with the interceptor as well
Ooh.
then. So then he's dressed facing the wrong way.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And hopefully out of range of that bomb.
Yep, that's going to be close.
Oh, that's
And
going
yeah,
to be a nice shot on Whisper.
yeah, well
If it's
then,
out.
so yeah, he clears that, but Whisper has no tokens. He's got a range 1 as well. So Whisper has that range 1 back to my defender. Yeah, so
Oh,
he's hit his saber
oh,
and takes
ouch.
2. So then that one's dead. So I didn't actually have to shoot that saber.
Yeah, that's true. But it's
Terry actually, yeah.
it's always hard to judge where your bombs are going to hit with your maneuvers. So
Mm. And that's the thing, if I hadn't blocked that, he would have been okay probably.
yeah. Oh,
So 1 crit. I've got 1 evade. I've got 1 evade token.
that's when he
So
wanted that roll from last turn.
yes. So range 3 on either.
I think you go to the one with just the single evade.
Yeah, I think so.
You're probably
That's
ever so slightly more likely to do damage.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. I think that's 2 hits.
Yep.
And evaded.
Yep. So I get a range 1 back.
Could hurt for Whisper.
So just for 1 crit.
See, had you listened to me, you would have had a lock.
And then, so I've got the range,
2.
I
That's
think it
all
was
through.
3.
So 2 hits.
Yep.
Yeah. 2
Into
evades.
evades.
Nice.
So the saber's doing pretty, the cutlass is doing okay there. So now defenders, yeah, he hasn't done any damage to either defender. And as you were saying, defenders can just their staying power on like for the late game. If it's only 1 versus 1, like is so strong.
Yeah, I think at this point, it's just it's going to be really tough for Terry to be able to do it.
Yeah. Because yeah, getting as long as I'm able to keep doing 3s or 4s, I can just get that evade all the time.
And it's just that white K turn is just so
Yeah.
powerful.
Yep. You can just keep on target. So I think
Like,
yeah, just
it does make them predictable, but sometimes that's not the worst thing if it's predictable.
and yeah, and then that's the really strong thing about the deltas as well, is even though yeah, it may be predictable, but there's not much you can do. You can't block it.
Hmm.
If they get to move first, they'll just do what they want to do. So here, yeah, I've been able to um, dodge the bomb, and I was thinking that he'll just do the one straight with that cutlass. Actually, he went to do the bank,
And that just bumped.
so I actually saved him.
Yeah, because that's right, isn't it? With a medium base,
Yeah,
if you throw a bomb out the front, There's not very many maneuvers that will stop you from bombing yourself.
Yeah, you pretty much have to do a one straight, or if you can do the bank, you have to be able to roll.
Yeah. Or is it the 2 turn as well that will get you out?
Nah, you'd still have to roll
Yeah. Or a
as
stop
well.
maneuver.
Yeah, or the stop is the other option.
I guess you just cloak here.
Yeah, I think that's there's not much you can really do. Like you can try to roll away, but then you're still in trouble. So no shot, no shot. I think it was just range 3.
Hmm.
So he's got 5 dice,
It's
and
pretty
they're
good.
just yeah
Fire control,
FCS.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
ouch.
not.
So whispers on 1.
Yeah.
Ooh. Safe, just.
Yeah.
Like, even though it feels like you should be completely fine with 5 dice, it's not always the way.
Yeah, and here I was like, well, what is he going to do with Whisper? Like if he decloaks towards my defenders, then he could block. Like he can get that block in
Hmm.
if I want to sort of chase him that way.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that maybe going the other way would have been better, and then, yeah, candy cane. So you're still at range, but because I'm not sure if Whisper's gonna have a shot.
Mm. So here I was just like, well, if I bump into him, if he's going to move away, which I thought he would do, then I'll be able to have an arc on him.
Oh, yeah.
And then here, this one, I was like, either do the focus or I just lock and hope that the Punisher doesn't hurt me.
Mm. Yeah, and most of the I don't think the Punisher.
Well, the Punisher, like here, it's range 1, so he is getting to roll 3 dice. Like if he focuses or locks, well, he
Actually,
is actually, I think,
you lock
here's a
the
good time to,
black one? Yeah,
yeah,
because you've got no
yeah,
mods at all.
yeah.
And then Whisper.
He does another K turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't pick that one.
I mean, it's increasing his time on target, but
Hmm. It's always just really so risky
mm,
to K turn because it's the when you decloak next turn, you can't get the evade.
yeah. Oh, 1
So
and
and one.
range 1. Oh, looks like he needs. Well, I can't tell from that glare, but looks like he might need that lock.
Yeah.
Oh no, 2 crits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there was
Oh.
one which was cocked. So it feels bad. and then having FCS.
2.
And then, yeah, blanks out. He can spend, but he still takes 1.
Yeah.
So then whispers down. Cutlass is on 5 hull. It's out of bombs. And yeah, now it's a really hard time to be able to get damage. But there,
That's
I had been debating the 4K, and I was like, no, that will land on the rock. And yeah, it's just the corner of the ship would hit it.
yeah, it's going to be very hard for him to. Well, I mean, I don't think the Cutlass on 5 health can do uh, all that damage to the deltas. So
Yep.
they're just so hard to hit sometimes.
Hmm. Well, he's got the ability to like focus, and with that target lock, and it's just range 2 to the one that he has a lock on,
Mm.
or he can shoot the one that has no tokens, which I think he kind of needs to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you spend it for 2 and just hope that you can get some damage through. Yep. So he gets 1 through. So
And
I go
then,
the range 1
oh, nothing.
for oh yeah, nothing. Next one, that's got a lock.
FCS 3 hits.
Yep.
So 3 hits into Cutlass. Yeah, I think that's almost game there.
Yeah,
Well,
because now I've got the ability to just 4K both.
yeah.
And even though the other one is stressed, like can still just 4K straight over the top of him,
And
and it still just keeps a gun on him.
I would say there's almost no way for the Cutlass to get back in the fight.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky for him.
If he had a bomb, then it would have been
Yeah.
nice.
Hmm. Yeah, poor Terry, like bombing his own saber like
Yeah,
twice, and then yeah, he killed one of his own sabers. So
yeah, that
he's tried
really
to do the
sucks.
4K, and it's just landed him on the rock
Oh, ouch! Oh, it takes a
and takes a crit and panicked.
I guess if you hit a rock, you'd get panicked.
Yeah. So first one, no mods, range 3.
1 crit.
And dead. So yeah, that was it really shows that defenders, once the ship count starts getting lower, their staying power is just so strong. If you've only got one ship shooting them, it's so hard to get damage through.
Yeah, and even with multiple ships shooting him, it's still hard to damage them a lot or enough to get one off before they kill you or like do enough damage to your list along with Psy as well.
Yeah.
It's a tough list to figure out which to kill first.
And looking at my dice were pretty good for rolling defense.
Mm.
But then also in saying that, Terry's attack dice were actually really high.
Yeah.
So looking at it, yeah, both of our dice have sort of started to balance out a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Hmm.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll have some games coming up soon.
Thanks, guys.